What? 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 Is this real? Why are they doing it like this? Is this real? Oh, this must be training, like a flashback from training. Gotcha. Okay. Wishful thinking. Oh, okay. I just remembered that the priest was saying that they were told about one person they needed to watch out for, and that was Krista, which to me is so crazy because, again, we don't know really anything about her. I did have some comments talking about how you learn a lot more about her in one of the OVAs, so maybe I will end up watching that. Yeah, I feel like she just kind of came out of nowhere. She was in very limited scenes prior to last episode, and then now she's someone to quote unquote look out for. I mean, we know Amir is a Titan, but what is Krista's role in all of this? Is she also a Titan? I don't know. Damn, in the morning is crazy. Like, it's a good point, but I don't know if they're gonna be there in the morning to be rescued. I mean, obviously they will be, because it's a flashback, but... Oh, man. Okay. You know what? I actually really like Krista, despite not knowing much about her outside of the fact that she could be connected to this whole thing. But when I think about what we've seen of her over the last couple episodes, I actually really like her. Like, I feel like she is small, but she's pretty feisty. She's very much like going to give her all in things. I liked in the last episode that she kind of spoke up and was like trying to get people to think more deeply or critically about the situation they were in and where the Titans were coming from, and the idea that maybe if there's no hole, what does that mean, right, in the wall? So I actually really like her. I kind of find it hard to believe because she just doesn't seem as cagey and weird as the other ones that have been revealed to have been Titans. I feel like she might not be so deep into this. Do not leave her. Huh? What does that mean? Hmm? Oh my god. Bro, that was mean. I don't know if it's true, but that was not a nice thing to say. I don't know if I'm aware about this storyline that's about to start here. The mistress's daughter who people wanted to kill? Who's mistress? Oh? Okay, but whose daughter is she? Like, who is the noble? Oh. Wait, that was so wholesome of her to say.
ないよ。今だって。ここから3人とも助かる方法なんてないでしょ。
Okay. So did Emir hit the nail on the head? Like she knew they were all gonna die, so she was just gonna die as like a good person?
基地が見える。運よく無事に落ちた先に運よく人がいて気づけば。
I don't think he
も
would.
しかしたら助かるかもな。こいつにはもうそれしかねえよ。奇跡でも望まねえ限り。
ちょっとユミル。
私がやっとくから先行っとけ。
I'm very confused by them. Her specifically. Oh, she transformed.
ユミル待って。二人とも。
Okay, I'm not confused by this. Obviously, I don't know much about Emir's past or her background, and so I don't really know anything about her. Obviously, we know that she can read that foreign language that no one else seems to be able to understand, that REINER kind of called her out for. I think that there's obviously some trauma in her background that is leading her to be so confrontational with Krista, but I think it's so interesting calling out the fact that like Krista is under the impression that they cannot survive this situation, so therefore she might as well go down looking like a really great, nice, helpful person and a leader and somebody who tries to save their teammates. Obviously, she turned into a Titan and took, but this leads me to believe that Krista does not know that Emir is a Titan and that her being like someone to quote unquote watch out for is not necessarily connected to the Titans potentially.
おい、何勝手なことしてんだ。お前ら止めんな。その装備じゃ無謀ってことだよ。お前たちだけじゃ助かるクリスタも助からないから。
俺たちも行く。天気は回復傾向みたいだ。いけると思う。
食料持ってきました。
Of course.
今の音。
Did she cause an avalanche or something? Okay. Oh, okay, alive. So you know what? That was a really nice way to help out. And now I'm getting, you know, even more confused about Ymir and her character. Again, I don't know much about her, but it's just interesting how like some of them have the ability to control their Titan power and use it in ways that benefit humanity. And some of them are using it in the opposite way, right? I.e. like Annie. It's just an interesting, I don't know.
どうやってあそこからダズを下ろしたの？
いいぞ。お前になら教えてやっても。
Oh, no.
ただし、私がその秘密を明かしたとき、お前は元の名前を名乗って生きろ。
What? Okay, so did she tell her? And if she did tell her, Krista has known this whole time? And if she didn't tell her, Krista's finding out? Okay, we're gonna figure out if she knew or not.
クリスタ、私まだ自分なんて生まれてこなければよかったと思ってた。ただ存在するだけで世界の向きに心から願ったことがある。もし生まれ変わることができたなら、今度は自分のために生きたいと。
Well, what's gonna happen to her now? Like, truly. Oh. 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 Her Titan is not giving. It's not giving the same way that like Eren and Annie's Titans are giving. Her Titan looks a little bit strange. But ruthless nonetheless. Oh, damn. Wait, that's actually nuts.
ありがとう、ライナ。
Pull her up.
ライナ、もういいって。話せよ、話せ。
Oh my god, what's he doing? Oh no, 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 no. He's so suspicious. This is what I'm saying. He's got something going on. I don't know what that was. That was nuts. That was nuts. And I don't know why Bertholdt is even looking at him like that, because Bertholdt is also weird. Like, he also has something going on.
知らなかった。いつも近くにいたのに、こんなことって。あれがユミル。
この世界の謎の一端を知っていたんだな。全く気づかなかったよ。
Some of the secrets of our world.
自分がそうだって知らなかったんだろ。
Of course you knew.
なんか巨人の力を知ってた風だぞ。何考えてんのか分かったもんじゃねえよ。
一体ユミルの目的は何なんだ。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why do I feel so bad for her?
なんだ。
Okay.
一人で逃げるために使うこともできたはず。なのにそうしないのは。
No, y'all should leave. You
命が
know?
けで守ろうとしてるから。死ぬなユミル。こんなところで死ぬな。
Oh, yeah, don't fall. It's like, okay, but also what are they gonna do? You know? They're on top of the tower, are they not? Okay, all right, okay. So we're getting a lot more Titan communication around here. I feel like we didn't really know that they could talk at all for the most part, except for the Beast Titan. And then obviously the one that I still think is Connie's mom that was laying on his house. She talked, and now we've got this one. So they're a lot more conscious. I think like Eren seems to be just quite an exception. No, like I'm still scared to be sitting that close to you though.
まだ巨人が。
おいブス、早くとどめさせろよ。
Wait, Connie is so real for that because she's ugly. Like, I'm sorry. That Titan form, she got grifted, because if that was my Titan form and then I saw Eren and Annie, like, are you serious? Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, but Annie's was also eaten and she survived, right? So, oh no.
待ってよユミル。
You definitely should not go over there.
話したいことがあるから。
Okay. Okay. They made it. All right. Perfect. Thank God. Okay. Oh yeah, he's been busy doing a bunch of other shit, so. No, truly, like, just stick to what you do, which is turn into a Titan. Okay, so is Amir somewhere there? Oh, no. Ugh. Okay, is she gonna live? She looks like that doesn't look great.
私の名前ヒストリアっていうの。
Historia. Wait, is she dying? I'm sick. I'm sick. I think she died. I kind of feel like we're overlooking the part where she was like, Father, stop. Stay with me. I feel like the Connie situation with the Titan on his house where he's like, I think that could be my mom. Like, I low-key also think that's his mom. But I feel like in that moment where she's like, Father, no. Either A, it's just like a trauma response of like childhood trauma she's experiencing, just like resurfacing in the moments right before death, and she just said it out loud as like a reflex. Or B, that Titan is her father. Oh, that's Amir. Why did I think that was someone completely different? I feel like everyone can validate that, right?
我々同士に対する忠誠です。にとって最も重要な情報をずっと黙っていました。おそらくそれまでは自分の身を案じていた。
So I still think back to the moment when Reiner and Berthold on top. Like, I feel like the way it was phrased was kind of weird, and I could be wrong and just misremembering. They said basically she knows the secrets of our kind and she hid this or whatever, right? It was kind of interesting the way that they phrased it, like the secrets of like us and our kind, not really humanity, just like secrets of us. And part that I'm already suspicious of them, but part of me feels like they were having a separate conversation from like Krista and Connie, right? And they were saying things that meant something different than what they were saying. I don't know if that makes sense. I think Amir is a ally of Krista, you know? Not of humanity.
彼女自身は単純でもこの世界の状況は複雑すぎるみたいなんだよね。レースってあの貴族家の？
Okay.
そう。よろしくね、ヒストリア。
I guess my question about her is like, I don't really understand why that alone would make her somebody to quote unquote watch out for, right? Like, if the whole thing was that you can live in peace, but you need to get a new identity, go be assigned out here, I'm assuming they thought that she might die more quickly if she was out there, right? Like, obviously there's a higher chance of her passing away if she's part of the scouts than if she's just living happily in another part of society. But I find it strange because I don't really understand why that would make her like such a threat if she's just doing her job, unless like this Reese family is somehow involved at a deeper level.
とりあえずトロストクまで運んでまともな医療を受けてもらわないとね。任せだよ。
了解です。
さて、我々は穴を塞ぎに来たんだった。
Okay. This is what I've been waiting for, them to figure this out, or to learn that there was nothing wrong with the wall.
お前ほど強くてもそうなっちまうんだな。何言ってんだ。こんなのもう2回目だぞ。なあ、アルミ。一度は巨人の手の中にすっぽり収まっちまったこともあるんだ。
Crazy because you certainly should have been. Which is another reason why I am so suspicious.
もう2回も死にかけた兵士をやるってのはどう思う？
Ugh, this is so whiny.
体より先に心が削られるみてえだ。まあ、壁を塞がねえことには。
I'm confused because didn't both of those groups like split up and ride the perimeter and realize that there was no breach in the wall? Or did I make that up?
そうだよ、ライナー。故郷だ。帰ろう。もう帰れるじゃないか。今まで苦労してきたことに比べればあと少しのことだよ。そうか。あともう一息のところまで来ているんだったな。
The end of what? They're so weird. They're so weird.
あんたの村には後で調査班を送る手配をするから、今はとにかく壁の修復作戦に集中してくれ。現場はもっと巨人だらけだと思っていたんだが。
ハンネスさん。
中東兵団先遣隊だ。穴の位置を知らせに来たんだ。
Oh, okay. So let's see what they say. Because I was pretty sure we established there wasn't one. Thank you. Okay. I feel like that was pretty obvious. Oh, wait. Hang on. This might have been my bad. Why did I think that the group that was in the castle was the group that was riding the perimeter? Now I think I was wrong. Now I think the garrison, two groups of the garrison were riding the perimeter and ran into each other, and then it like jumped to the group that went into the castle. That might make more sense. Jesus, Eren.
ていうか、お前らなんでこんなところにいるんだ？
壁に穴がないのなら仕方がない。一旦トロストクで待機しよう。
I want to know what Hanju's thinking. Because she's definitely thinking something.
俺たちは先に戻るぞ。
本当に
この世界はどうしちゃったんでしょうかね。
エレン、ちょっといいか。話があるんだが。なんだよ。俺たちは5年前、壁を破壊して人類への攻撃を始めた。
まさか。
What? What? Wait. Hang on. I gotta go back. That is what he said, right?
なんだよ。俺たちは5年前、壁を破壊して人類への攻撃を始めた。
まさか。ついに
Okay. I'm gonna keep watching.
現れたんだとしたら大変だ。
I got too many
そうなる
thoughts.
と位置を特定するのは困難ですね。
俺が鎧の巨人で、こいつが超大型に。
What? Is this real? Why are they doing it like this? Is this real? I'm sorry. Wait, why are they revealing it like this? I'm the Armor Titan and he is the Colossal Titan. So REINER is the Armor Titan. BERTHOLDT is the Colossal Titan. And why are they telling him this right now? And have we been bamboozled by Eren for this many episodes? The casualness of this conversation?
ユミルを安全に運ぶことを考えよう。
馬を出そう。
何を言っているんだ。
Yeah, okay, great.
目的はこの人類すべてに消えてもらうことだったんだ。お前が俺たちと一緒に来てくれるなら、俺たちはもう
What?
壁を壊したりしなくていいんだ。
いや待て、全然わかんねえぞ。
Okay, I'm glad he's just as confused.
俺たちと一緒に来てくれって言ってんだよ。
BERTHOLDT's like, what the fuck is going on? Oh my god, you guys, what is happening? Why is he doing this? Now he wants Eren to go with them so they stop tearing down the walls because there's no need to keep doing it. What does that mean? Oh my god, okay. Is there no need to worry about the walls now that they've figured out how to turn regular villagers into titans? Because now it seems like without the hole in the wall, they can kind of destroy humanity from the inside out, right?
急な話ですまんが、今からだ。
No,
今からどこに行くんだよ。
no,
そりゃ言え。
no, don't go with them.
まあ、俺たちの故郷ってやつだ。
おーい、行くよ
Can Mikasa hear them?
参ったな。
And why is he so casual?
国頭が限界なんだが。
Like, he seems so chill. Is he just exhausted? This is insane information. Like, am I wrong? This is insane information.
あ、いや、この前請求したアニレオンハートの身辺調査の結果が
Okay,
ようやく届いたんだが。
兄の。
ああ、君たち104機の中に2名ほど彼女と同じ地域の出身者がいるようなんだ。その2人はライナー・ブラウンとベルトルト・フーバー。
Okay, but does that automatically mean they're titans? Like, couldn't they just, is their like hometown the breeding ground for titans?
戸籍資料なんかどれも大雑把なくくりでいい加減なもんだ。ただ、この2人は先の壁外調査の時、誤った作戦企画書によっていたグループに所属していた。
Oh, man. Erwin is so smart.
二人が兄に
Oh my god, Erwin is a genius. Okay, what a long play. Because we know the reason why they were doing that plan. Like, I feel like we had a pretty good grasp on the reason they executed it that way. But I feel like it's just been a while since we had thought about that plan, and now they're just dropping it of like, yeah, that was the group that we gave the information to. Amazing. And keeping them together. Erwin is a genius.
おい、待てよ、アルミ。何言ってんだお前。
分かってるよ、エレン。
ライナーとベルトルトが同郷なのは知っていましたが、兄と親しい印象はありません。
俺も二人が兄と喋ってんの。
あ、そういえば顔に似合わず甘いおかずが好きだって噂を聞いたことがあります。
Sasha.
私は覚えていません。
いや、でも同期としてはその疑いは低いと。
Bro, Eren's pissing me off with this shit because you just watched somebody that you were so close to in training turn into a titan that you then had to fight. What is so hard to believe about this? Also, again, like, there have been plans and traps and things that would suggest that there is literally more Titans in your class. You are a Titan. Why is this so hard for you to believe? I get that you're close to them. I get that you trained for years together. But at this stage, with the information you have, why is this hard to believe? Also, I find it interesting because the Amir piece, they obviously did not know that Amir was a Titan. So again, I just wonder if there's something different about her compared to the ones that we have been revealed already. Stop. Stop. But how didn't he get crushed?
ライナーは逃げられたんだけど、兄は急に方向転換して、エレンがいる方向に走っていったんだ。僕も
Oh.
推測でエレンは中央後方にいるんじゃないかと話してたけど、兄に聞かれる。
He told her. You're joking.
じゃあエレンはどこにいるってんだ
Yes. Damn, bro. Okay.
巨人が凝視してた手のひらに刃で文字を刻むことができたかもしれない。
Oh my god.
ライナーなら。
なんでそんな話になるんだ
Stop.
お前は
Yeah, shut up. Eren's really annoying me. Also, that makes sense why he wasn't so surprised when REINER started talking. It was probably surprise, but in his mind, he was probably like, why do I keep having faith in all these people? And then getting disappointed, right? Because he also fought really hard against the idea that Annie could be the female Titan and found it really hard to understand and believe that you could spend that much time around people who could then deceive you. He's got a real issue, I think, with that thought process or feeling that way by people he's close to. And so I can understand why maybe at first he was surprised by REINER saying that, but then on the back end just being like, what the hell? Like again, you know?
お前さ疲れてんだよなあベルトルトこうなってもおかしくないくらい大変だったんだろ
ライナーは疲れているんだ
Bruh, stop.
大体なお前が人類を殺しまくった鎧の巨人ならなんでそんな相談を俺にしなくちゃなんねんだそんなこと言われて俺がはい行きますってうなずくわけがねえだろ
Because that's a good point. Like, why did REINER think it would be that easy?
その通りだよな何を考えてるんだ俺は
I don't know if they're gonna go now. What's going on? Okay, before whatever is about to happen happens, yeah, I don't know why they thought that he would just be like, okay, cool. Like, there must be a reason why they thought he would just agree to go with them and go. Like, something might have indicated to them that he is more in tune with the plan than he is.
バカな奴らに囲まれて3年も暮らしたせいだ
Oh my god. Oh my god.
俺たちはガキで
Oh my god. What is happening? Crash out.
こんな奴らがいるなんて知らずにいれば俺はこんな半端なクソ野郎にならずに済んだのにライダーやるんだな今ここで
Doing what? Doing it?
勝負は今
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Oh my god. Yeah, no, you need to run. One of them is literally a giant Titan. Oh my god. No. No, 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 no. They are not taking him. Oh man. Ah.
帰れなくなった故郷に帰る俺の中にあるのはこれだけだ
Oh my god, this is so brutal. Okay, let's go. Yeah, beat their ass for real. Oh no, 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 no. You guys, I just really wasn't expecting all of that. I thought we would just talk more about how there's no hole in the wall and what that could possibly mean and set up some interesting cliffhangers for the next episode. But like, what? The casualness in which REINER exposed all of that information is kind of nuts. Like, it's crazy. And I don't know still what role Eren plays in all of this. Like, that's kind of what I was saying, is like, it feels like the rest of them are very aware that they are Titans and what their role is as like soldiers or warriors, right? We saw Annie's flashback and we also heard REINER mention they were just kids. I think when they were coming up before they even went into training for the scouts, I think that is probably when they were brought into this process of transforming into Titans or whatever that looks like. We still have no idea. And it sounds like their village or where they're from was kind of the hotbed of where they were testing some of this. I don't really understand what role Eren plays in it because again, he didn't really know anything about his ability at that point. He kind of seems like the only one who was in the dark about their ability until it happened. And then of course, he also seems like the only one who has a genuine interest in helping humanity. Ymir really just kind of seems like she doesn't want to go along with the plan as REINER and Bertholdt have laid out because she wants to live life for herself, not necessarily because she cares about humanity or anything like that. But I think the only reason she stepped into the castle is because of Krista. Like, I don't really think it has a ton to do with helping humanity and saving her teammates and being this amazing person, right? The same way that Eren has really leveraged his ability to help further humanity and help them get closer to understanding how to take down the Titans. It kind of seems like she just bonded with Krista in a way that made her want to step in at that moment. I knew they were sketchy, but that's actually kind of crazy because again, going back and looking at them, like when they were showing their Titans, they do look like them. And I really didn't put two and two together because I have not wanted to search a lot of things. And when I have searched things, I've been very specific in the wording and I've made sure not to do a lot of scrolling because I just don't want to get like too many spoilers if I can avoid it. And so not really digging too deep into who those Titans could have been, but we saw them in literally the first couple episodes. So it's just crazy because all of the things that they've said in the first season and leading up until these episodes, all building to this point. But the way that they just like said it, I literally had to rewind and be like, did he just say that? Like, was this just a reveal in that manner? It was wild. I said it before, but my thought process on why they've now chosen to reveal themselves and just kind of call it a day on this whole survey corps thing, I think has a lot to do with the fact that in their minds now, they have successfully been able to turn people from inside the walls into Titans. I think that Sasha's village, I think Connie's village, I think all of these villages that are now destitute and all of these people have disappeared were not eaten by Titans. I think they were simply transformed into Titans. I think that girl really got killed by her dad, which is really fucking depressing. But I think that's what happened. And I think that was potentially something they were waiting on, because if they can destroy humanity from the inside out, they don't need REINER running through walls to breach the gate of the walls, right? And then of course that has to connect to the fact that there are Titans in the walls and that the walls themselves are made of Titans. REINER obviously knows that, otherwise he wouldn't be taking down just the gates, he would be taking down the walls themselves. But when Bertholdt said, are we gonna do it? Are we doing it now, right here? The idea that they're just kind of up and abandoning this ruse that they've put on for years and years, snatching Eren, and I guess the point is just to bring Eren wherever they're going. Like, I don't really understand, but like Annie was after him, obviously REINER and Bertholdt are after him. I don't really understand what role he plays or why they're so dead set on getting him, or why in their right mind they would think that Eren, of all people who they know these details about because they've spent years with him, would just be like, yeah, cool, let's go. I'm here for it. Like, why not? That would never happen based on Eren as a character so far. So it's just strange. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to stick around, go ahead and hit subscribe. The uncut version of this reaction will be over on Patreon, so I'll put that link in the description box below if you want to check that out. And I will see you guys next time for some more Attack on Titan.